What's up friends, it's time for some K-pop talk. The app is an application where K-pop artists hold live streams, V-Lives, to communicate with fans. Like at Twitch, they talk and respond to comments. Actually, there is no need to make any kind of tutorials on how to get noticed by your K-pop idol, because they obviously won't work 100%, like it's not math or science. But I just happened to be noticed by the members of the group that I admire quite a few times, so I decided it would be fun to share my stories, and maybe if any of you will find something interesting out of it and get noticed by your senpai as well. Now, I'm not sure how the situation is in bigger fandoms. I know some famous artists don't even read fans' comments for various reasons, but I'm a fan of iKON, and they just love to communicate with their fans. iKON rarely do V-Lives, but they always find ways to communicate with iconics. I became iKON fan in 2016 and joined the community in 2017. At that time, iKON didn't have any social media. They only spoke Korean online and Japanese on concerts in Japan. They had no Twitter accounts, no Instagram accounts, and on the other hand, I was a fan from Russia. I didn't know any Korean, and I could only follow people I admire on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram. I was used to creating something for Western artists. I learned English and showed them my art, like, hey, watch what I did! And they'd be like, yay! So, it's the first time I knew who K-pop idols are, and I wanted to communicate somehow, to show my arts and works and support them. But it seemed impossible. The only way foreign fans could communicate with iKON online those years were through V-Live. To be honest, I only started to get noticed much later, but that's when it becomes a lot of fun. So let me tell you some tips. V-Live is actually a great way to start learning Korean language. Some idols do read comments in English if they are foreign or fluent in English, like iKON has Bobby or Donhyuk. But of course, naturally, any person would notice comments in their native language more. And Korean is a beautiful, amazing language that you can start learning very easily. Learning alphabet can take you from a day to a week, and simple phrases for a month or so. That's it. V-Live is also a great place to learn Korean by ear, because when you listen to artists speak, even if you don't understand anything yet, you are already learning. Remember that. And when you try to write short, simple comments, it makes you practice the language in a really fun way. Not like with those boring textbooks and stuff. And simple comments could also be enough. You don't always have to impress K-pop artists with a Korean pun, pickup line, or acrostic poems. For real. Start with hello from your country, like hello from Russia, for example. I use writing live comments as a practice, and sometimes it comes back with a surprise. Also, tip number 2. Use Papaga Translator as your help. It's a really good translator. Of course, it can also misinterpret and make a hilarious situation.
엉덩이 문신을 보여달라고? 엉덩이 문신 없는데 그걸 왜 보여달래? 엉덩이 문신 없어요. 문신 안 할 거야. 엉덩이 왜 아프게? 누가 자꾸 엉덩이 문신을 보여달래? 없다니까 엉덩이 문신. 엉덩이에 문신을 왜 해? 아프게?
But still, it's a great help to communicate in Korean, and if you learn grammar or basic words, you have all the power that you need. Also, don't get upset if you really try to think, write your question and press send, but the artist didn't notice that. It's okay. There must be a ton of comments going with a big speed, and most likely they simply just didn't see it. I personally copied the message and sent it several times. Don't spam them though, but raise your chance of being seen. I prefer sending each message about 10 times regularly and changing to different messages, just to get that I tried feeling. And don't be sad, there are always different ways to send your warm wishes to someone, like in a paper letter, for example, or in a V-Live. A Murphy law of V-Live. That is a serious thing. That is an axiom that doesn't even have to be proved. Out of 10 comments, if you write 9 serious messages that you would really like to know answers for, like, what is your working process? Please recommend books you like. What do you prefer? Or what do you think about? Or I really love that detail of your song. Or how you performed. And then you get tired of copying and pasting or writing these long comments, and just as a joke, you decide to send one silly message. And this is exactly the message that they're gonna notice.
이거 V앱을 키면서 술을 마셔도 되는 거야? 안
아
되지 않나?
근데 몇몇 분들은 술을
맞아요?
드시면서 하는
어.
방송도 하시더라고.
이게 막 술 V앱 가자 막 이러는데. 술 먹어도 되구나.
많은 그런 그 경계선이 없어진 것 같아.
맞아. 뭐.
Yeah. Now, let me show different moments when iKON guys notice my comments on VLive. Some are fun, some are simple, some are touching.
근데 이게 나는 참 감사한 게 이런 게 있어요. 이게 뭐야? 봐봐요. 이게 약간 나는 이런 게 좀 고마워. 내가 봤을 때 지금 러시아 국기가 있는 거 보니까 러시아 분인 것 같은데 이게 한국어로 댓글을 써주는 게 정말 나는 너무 고마운 것 같아요. 해외 팬 여러분들이. 왜냐면 이제 나는 못 읽거든. 근데 그게 언어 분야가 정말 쉬운 일이 아닌데 이제 뭔가 저희를 위해서 공부를 해가지고 그거를 한국어로 댓글을 달아서 저에게 전달이 돼요. 그래서 그게 난 참 고마운 것 같아요. 고맙습니다, 여러분.
This was almost the first time somebody from iKON noticed what I actually tried to write. I'm absolutely sure my Korean was really bad at the moment and I wasn't trying to write some thoughtful or serious thing. I just had fun using Korean with translator and trying to respond to the talk as much as I understood. But Hanbin suddenly noticed my efforts and complimented them, and that's when I truly realized how attentive and caring he is about his fans, like all of iKON members are. All what happened that year afterwards and the next year only proved it more and more, to be honest. My respect and gratitude to him skyrocketed that day because of his sincerity.
러시아의 안녕.
See? Even simple your country messages work out too. I bet idols don't understand how amazing it feels when they mention somebody's name or country. Like, you'll probably never visit Russia with the concert, but at least now you know we exist. Hey! Also, I got to show Bobby a little bit of Russian. That was hilarious and absolutely badass.
러시안 안녕 프리베트입니다. 프리베트.
Привет! Привет, привет.
전 지금 팔팔해요. 지금 부엉이가 됐어요. 올빼미? 부엉이.
와, 팬분들 셀프 슬로건을 만드셨대. 혹시 받았나요?
네 받았어요.
왜 전화 안 주세요?
드릴게요. 형 여기다 벽에다 붙여주세요 진짜.
아, 알겠습니다.
하나 드릴게요.
빨리 형.
빨리 팬분들한테
형 인사드리세요, 형.
여러분 안녕하세요.
이제
너무 부끄러운 것 같아.
와, 근데 형 진짜 잘생겼다. 형 진짜 잘생겼다.
무슨 말씀이세요 갑자기 또.
홍대 입구 광고. 오늘 안 그래도 SNS에 뜬 거 봐서 보고 왔어요. 가서 보고 왔어요. 너무 감사합니다. 요즘에 되게 많이 되게 생각도 많고 되게 많이 좀 이렇게 뭔가 좀 이렇게 리프레시나 뭔가 되게 좀 힘이 되게 뭔가가 필요했는데 되게 그걸 보고 우리 팬분들이 또 기다리고 계시는구나, 아직까지 좋아해 주시고 사랑해 주시는구나, 너무 감사하다고 되게 응원을 많이 얻어서 지금 되게 많이 차분해지고 힘을 되게 많이 얻고 왔어요. 감사합니다. 진짜 너무 감사합니다.
and that one truly touched me the most. I designed the video for that ad, and Korean iconic Donhyuk's fanbase Sky put it in Subway in Seoul, and Donhyuk's response really made me feel as if I did something good for him. I made him happy, like a good friend. Wish you all the best. I believe in you, Don Don. So guys, that's about it. Try to write in Korean, be consistent, respect artists, and most importantly, don't set the purpose of getting noticed. And don't be stressed, enjoy the live stream. Everything is possible. Don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire, but always remember, be nice, respect them, and wish them only happiness, always. And I'm done here. Hope you'll enjoy that little sneak peek into fans' life. In case you want to hear more about my fan projects in Seoul, how I gave iKON gifts or created merch like Serve slogan that I talked about, leave a like and comment what do you wanna see. Also tell me if you ever get noticed by a K-pop idol somehow. This story should be fun. I wanna hear them. That's it. 지금까지 드롭이었습니다. 드롭!